morning, viewers. You're watching Savera Morning Bulletin with me, Vidhi Joshi. Star India batter Virat Kohli smacked his 84th international century against South Africa at the Shahid Veer Narayan Singh International Stadium in Raipur. The former Indian captain is in phenomenal form with the bat at the moment, having scored his second consecutive ton against the Proteas. Anushka Sharma, who is married to Indian cricketer Virat Kohli, is his biggest cheerleader, and vice versa. King Kohli, as he is fondly called by fans, has put up a spectacular performance at India's match against South Africa. He hit his 84th century against South Africa, and Anushka Sharma sent love to Virat Kohli as he hit his 84th century. Raj Thackeray, MNS chief, paid a visit on Wednesday to the residence of Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut in Bandung to inquire about his health. The meeting reflects a significant moment as both the leaders engaged despite belonging to different factions aligned with regional politics. The second ODI of the ongoing multi-format series between India and South Africa saw the two sides lock horns at the Shahid Veer Narayan Singh International Stadium. On December 3, the clash saw India coming into bat first, and the venue was set alight by the duo of Virat Kohli and Ruturaj Gaikwad. Along with Virat Kohli, Ruturaj Gaikwad also slammed his maiden ODI century and continued his sensational 50-over form. Indigo has cancelled over 70 flights on Wednesday, including several from Bengaluru and Mumbai airports, as the airline continues to grapple with an acute shortage of crew for operating its flights, according to the reports. A Delhi court on Wednesday extended the National Investigation Agency custody of Jasir Bilal, a key accused in the Red Fort blast case, by 7 days. Wani was produced before the court as his earlier 7 days remand granted by Principal Sessions and District Judge Anju Bajaj Chandna on November 27 concluded. After severe backlash on the Sanchar Sathi app from digital rights groups, opposition parties and concerned citizens, the government has revoked the order to make it mandatory for all the new smartphones to have the Sanchar Sathi app. The order was issued on December 1 by the Department of Telecommunications, which was asking the manufacturers to pre-install the cybersecurity app from March 2026 onwards. Congress MP Manickam Tagore came down heavily on Defence Minister Rajnath Singh for alleging that former Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru planned to use government funds to rebuild the Babri Masjid. At least 7 Naxalites were killed in an encounter in Bijapur district of Chhattisgarh on Wednesday, officials said. Unfortunately, 2 Jawans of the police district reserve guard were martyred, while another Jawan suffered injuries during the anti-Naxal operation. Halima Khan, sister of jailed former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, has levelled serious allegations against Pakistan's Army Chief General Asim Munir. During an interview, she described Munir as a radicalized Islamist who, according to her, yearns for a full-scale war with India. The Enforcement Directorate has seized immovable assets valued at Rs 2.04 crore belonging to G. Ranganathan, the proprietor of Srishan pharmaceutical manufacturer, as part of its money laundering probe tied to the Coldriff adulterated cough syrup tragedy. A tense night unfolded at the Banaras Hindu University campus when a confrontation between students and university security personnel escalated into heavy stone pelting and damage to vehicle. Officials said more than 100 students have been booked following the violent flare-up. Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has hailed people of the national capital after the BJP amassed 7 of 12 seats in the high-stakes Municipal Corporation of Delhi by-election. Former Chief Minister of Delhi Arvind Kejriwal gave his first reaction to the Delhi MCD by-poll result. Kejriwal highlighted that the results show the people's trust is rapidly returning towards the Aam Aadmi Party. The results for the high-stakes Municipal Corporation of Delhi by-election across 12 wards were declared. The Bharatiya Janata Party amassed 7 seats, while the Aam Aadmi Party bagged 3. The incidents of theft in Jalandhar are continuously increasing. The latest case has come to the light from Panchsheel Avenue, Preetnagar, where thieves targeted the home of a family who were in Himachal Pradesh for vacation. The thieves broke through the main gate and fled with gold and silver jewellery, cash and valuable worth lakhs. The in charge of the primary school of Lehal Kalan village, the village panchayat, the school management committee, the parents of the children and the other villages have made serious allegations against the school head and demanded a resolution to transfer her. 3 days ago, a shootout broke out between 2 groups, Ankul Ludhiana and Shubham Mota, at the Bath Castle, a marriage palace on the Pakhowal Road. 2 people were shot dead during the exchange of fire between 2 groups. Among the deceased were Vasu, a hosiery businessman, and Neeru, a resident of Jalandhar. As winter sets in, a thick layer of smoke enveloped at the national capital of Delhi. The city's air quality remains in the very poor category with an AQI of 376, according to the data from the Central Pollution Control Board. The long-standing demand for the restoration of the old pension scheme gained momentum as government employees in Firozpur staged a strong protest against the central government. Workers from multiple departments said that the new pension scheme has left their retirement futures insecure and urged the government to reinstate OPS without delay. The result of the by-polls held in 12 Municipal Corporation of Delhi wards were declared, with the BJP winning 7 seats and the Aam Aadmi Party securing 3. And Congress also opened their account. Rajya Sabha MP from Punjab Rajinder Gupta met Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari to discuss several key infrastructure issues concerning the state. Russia's President Vladimir Putin stated Moscow is ready for a military confrontation if European nations choose escalation, accusing European governments of blocking diplomatic efforts on Ukraine. In a bid to crack down on drug trafficking, US President Donald Trump warned that the United States will soon target bad ones operating inside Venezuela. The warning comes as the US has already been conducting strikes against vessels suspected of carrying Venezuelan drug traffickers in the Caribbean. US President Donald Trump intensified his criticism of Somali immigrants, telling a cabinet meeting that he did not want Somali migrants in the United States and alleging that they depend heavily on welfare while providing nothing in return. About 34% of the children aged under 5 are stunted, while 15% are underweight, the government on Wednesday informed the parliament, citing its portion tracker data. President Draupadi Murmu presented the National Award for the Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities for the year 2025 on the occasion of International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Teachers of Bangladesh on Wednesday began a complete shutdown of all the government primary schools across the nation, pressing home their three-point demand, according to the reports. Under the ongoing Operation Sagar Bandhu, a national disaster response force team evacuated a visually challenged senior citizen and injured women in Sidawata and Nadigama following the aftermath of Cyclone Titwa, which triggered heavy rains, flash floods and landslides in the island nation. Over 5,000 Afghan refugees were forcibly repatriated from Pakistan